WKN middleweight
Yes, sir.
champion Jucao. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Good to see you again. Good to talk to you again, John.
Definitely,
Uh,
definitely. Now,
yeah, yeah,
you
just
know,
crazy. You say that WKN champion. Just find out Tyron Spong was the WKN champion in kickboxing.
okay.
Yeah, it's a big Muay Thai. I mean, kickboxing organization. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's great. Like last year, you know, you went to New Zealand last November. You went
right,
there, you got the first round finish, another title. Is that going to be your last fight?
John. I mean, when I finished the year, I not say promise to myself, but it was sounds like it was, And beginning of the year, I trained very light. I just start to like a full mode to help Douglas, help my guys, Anthony, who have a fight coming up. I will see, man. Yeah, I will see. I'm gonna be in shape and let's see. I cannot say yes, I cannot say no, but let's see. I don't know. Maybe WKN come again, or fight for ACB. I mean ACA. You know. So let's see, man. Let's see. I want to be in shape first, and then we'll see what happens. But
Yeah,
so
it's
far, I'm
it's
enjoy. I'm eat whatever I can and have more times with my kids. With my son. Enjoy my time with
yeah.
my kids. With my family, with my wife. So it's having. I mean, it's good.
So what's the gym situation like? Cause I talked to Rocco a couple days
Hmm.
ago, and he says he's still training. So you're in there coaching him. Like, is it just like maybe two or three people at a time at the gym? Is that what you can do right now?
For the public, it's closed.
Mhm.
But I have a deal with. We just find out Douglas not going to fight on May 9th, but we thought he was, that he was set. Everything's going to be gone before, and then Bellator release he's not going to fight. But we have four guys only. Like that's like a quarantine. So me, Douglas, Tony, Will Brooks, and Clay Harbison. So
Okay.
that's only four of us. And other than that, so nobody. And the gym's closed, man. Sucks.
So you guys are doing like only one session a day or two sessions a day? What's
One
the
session
schedule?
a day.
Okay.
One session per day. And like at night, like he do. I mean, you guys like Douglas have he's about to open his gym. He have some like some equipments right there. He do his conditioning. So Anthony he come back to the gym and do his own, you know, and he's running too. But so far it's one of like a hard session for day. Every noon, every noon, every day, Monday to Saturday we train every day. It's good to be honest, man. It's kind of crazy, man, but it's very very good job. Because I can like I don't have it much to think about. I don't have a worry about the gym. I worry about teaching like a beginners. And other people. I really focus on them. On Anthony, and I can see, man, the levels like going up. Will Brooks and of course Douglas. So have it be easy for me to break everything down and focus more on those guys.
Let's talk about Douglas. You know, his fight Bellator 242, of course, postponed. He's going to be fighting for the middleweight title, which is the biggest fight of his career. He's taking on
Yeah,
Mousasi.
yeah.
Mousasi, a legend. You know him from back in the day, Pride. Dream.
How
He's been
about you? How
everywhere.
about you fight Musasi in UFC?
Oh, you
The fight,
yeah.
the fight. I went to Japan to do the press conference, but unfortunately I couldn't make it because I hurt my elbow. I did surgery on my elbow, so I could not make the fight at the time, and almost fought him, and then Uriah Hall replaced me
Mhm.
and finished him.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I know him for a while. I know Musasi for a long time, man. I remember the Pride Bushido, was training Paulo Filho at the time was my teammate, and we kind of and Murilo Bustamante also was the tournament, my coach at the time, and I thought he was be. I mean, we thought he was like one of the top contender at the time. So we watched a lot of fights. I know him very well. I helped Thiago Santos one time to fight him in UFC. So it's gonna be honestly, it's gonna be a very good fight for Douglas, in my opinion. You know, I know he's a very tough, very like a well round, but I think it's a like on the paper is a good fight, man, for Douglas. Strategy. Strategically.
Yeah.
I think like style. Stylistic too. I think it's a perfect. It's a guy for not avoid it coming forward to fight. And that's what Douglas is like. That's what he like. So I know a lot of with Mousasi, man. I know he's a wrestling coach back the days when I used to live in Europe. A cop. He's in Holland, and I fought like a very long. I mean, a couple years ago, I fought. He's a jiu-jitsu coach. He's on a black guy. I forget his name. It's gonna be a good fight. I'm very excited, man, for Douglas, man. We are training very hard. That's one thing for sure.
A lot of people they're gonna talk about the size difference. Do you think that's gonna be a big factor in this fight?
I don't think so. People don't realize how Douglas it is, man. People don't realize how tough is for Douglas make 170. It's like crazy. And I don't think like Mousasi. I mean, he's big. He's a little bit big than Douglas. I get it, but it's not that difference. You know what I mean? And I'm sure for Mousasi, he's not like a suffer for be 185 like a Douglas suffered to be 170. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, he's definitely like little, not say big, little heavy than Douglas, not a lot. Size difference too. We already have the conference in New York, like we measure a little bit. I'm kind of guy like to measure. I mean, fill him up, watch. He's big, he's tough, but let's put on this. Do you think like I mean, I know the question is for me, but John, do you
Yeah.
think he's a big 205, 93 kilos, Mousasi?
No, no, not at all.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, he said he wants to do fight on light heavyweight division. I think he's very small for Ryan Bader, to be honest with you. You know,
Yeah. You're right.
there's more guys in that division. King Mo, he's for a heavyweight and 205 too. But King Mo, he probably walk around with like a 20. He's not even 205, man. Maybe with jeans and jacket. And King Mo is big than Mousasi, in my opinion. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But when you compare like a few days, I'm training Rafael Carvalho right now, so he just moved for light heavyweight. He's big, man.
Mhm.
You know, Phil Davis. Oh my God, no, that's the size. If you're talking about like those guys come to fight Douglas, that Ryan Bader, Phil Davis. That's the size difference, in my opinion. I'm not gonna say Mousasi is like the same. It's a little bit heavy, but it's not a lot. In my opinion, it's not going to be a lot of difference.
Right now, Douglas, is he at the best he can ever be at? Is this like the perfect timing for him to go up and face Musasi for the title?
He are in his prime right now.
Mm.
34 years old, right? I mean, but he got his prime right now in every aspect you can imagine. Physically, mentally, skill-wise, everything. He are in his prime right now. A tough fight for any middleweight on this on the world, and we're gonna prove, man. You know,
Yeah.
we're gonna prove. We haven't talked about like a Douglas being and middleweight for a long time ago, but unfortunately, like I'm not saying unfortunately, but when he lost for Rory McDonald the first time, so your plan was like beat McDonald, Rory McDonald, and jump. That's exactly like Rory McDonald did it. That was your plan. But he go and fight Mousasi and he lost. You know what I mean? And luckily they got the tournament and they fight in the final again. You know, and now we're gonna finish what we were talking about a long time ago. You know, that was the plan. Not like even before, I think even before Patricio Pitbull was the first double champion in Bellator. You know, I mean, definitely is good, but we don't have the thing like, oh, champ, you know, oh, this and that, you know, it's like just legacy, you know, like a test the limits, like we break like stats, you know, that's the goal, and why not? And he's in his prime right now and happy, you know, with everything. He's gonna open his gym, you know, he's very like a religious guy. He's a Christian, like big time. Have his like a prime with his family, his wife. You know, I think it's the good moment for him.
Is Mousasi a more dangerous matchup than Lovato? Because originally it should have been Lovato versus Lima.
I don't think so. I think Lovato would be hard for us. My opinion. Lovato is big.
Yeah, he is a big middleweight.
He's a big middleweight. So I get there. Like the same struggle Lovato have to do 185, that was Douglas have to do 170. You know, and Lovato definitely can fight the light heavyweight without problem. You know, I was not like unfortunately, man, he have this problem. You know, I mean, such a nice guy, but we thought to fight Lovato. That's the plan. And then that whole thing happened, and they put like Mousasi on the front, you know. So yeah, Lovato is big, man. Would be a hard fight for, in my opinion, you know. Stylistic, you know, like a style, you know. He's a grappler, like amazing on the ground. Douglas is good on the ground, but we need to be honest, like he's not like Lovato, you know. He's a specialist.
Yeah, when you look at it, Mousasi, name recognition, a big name, big victory. Yeah. Mousasi's that name. That's the victory that Lima needs.
I agree with you. Like, on the paper, it's more glorious for Douglas beat Mousasi than beat Lovato. But in my fight is fight, man. Anything can happen. But I would think like Lovato would be a hard fight for Douglas than Mousasi. That's what I think. I know Mousasi is going to be a crazy fight. I know he's hard. I know he's tough. Don't feel me wrong, but I feel like Lovato is different. Would be a worse fight for Douglas, in my opinion.
Do you think the Mousasi fight, it's going to be a stand-up battle? It's not really going to end up on the ground?
Don't think so. It will be a little bit, but I don't think. I'm sure he's going to try to take Douglas down. He's definitely going to fight, you know, on the feet a little bit, but he's definitely going to try to take Douglas down. You know, all the fights you can see when he feel, not say danger, but when he feel not really comfortable on the feet, he try to make the fight go down. Like Rafael Carvalho, you know what I mean? He don't stand too much in front of Rafael. He took the fight down. You know, he tried to take some guys down like Machida and other guys, but he could get it. You know, but it's gonna be a lot on the feet, yeah. But I don't think like he's gonna try to fight only on the feet with Douglas. You know, I mean, he's amazing strike. We know that, but you know, and if I don't like to say much, Joe. You know. but it's not gonna be like if he think the fight is gonna be like Rory McDonald, I don't think.
Mm.
I don't think, in my opinion.
Yeah, Mousasi's a more aggressor compared to Rory McDonald.
Yeah. No, because I think he said something about, oh no, I already fight 170. Like he was talking about Rory McDonald, you know, and he think the fight is gonna be in that way. The fact like he's big and fight the welterweight guy. No, Douglas stand with a lot of heavy dudes. You know, like we have a Wayne. Wayne is a Glory. He used to fight for Glory, like light heavyweight, middleweight, and light heavyweight. You know, no right now, but Douglas is sparred multiple times with the OSP. You know, in Atlanta, multiple times. You know, and now the fight postponed. We might go into Florida, like a train there a little bit. You know, probably Douglas gonna train with Rafael Carvalho. That's my plan, to put like a train with some big guys just to fill them up. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's not a problem, man. Douglas can fight. Man, he's sparring halfway guys here. I have a guy, Torrance. Like he just won a heavyweight, like a kickboxing tournament. I forget the name of the tournament. XF or something. The tournament just passed on UFC Pass. You know, he's the champion. He beat 3 guys in one night. One of the guys was Barnett. You know, the guy for the Road FC. You know, the Black Barnett.
Oh yeah, Chris
What's his name
Barnett.
first? Chris Barnett. Yeah. So this dude trained with us. He's knocked him out. Barnett and all the guys. Man, Douglas sparred with him. He's a heavyweight. You know, and there's not a lot of difference. You know, I mean, I feel like Mousasi is not that big for we need to worry about it.
Yeah,
that's what I think. You know, I worry about other things, not about the size.
The big matchup, you know, everybody talks about with Douglas is Kamaru Usman, and you know, after the Colby Covington fight, you put up a post on Instagram saying, in your mind, without a doubt, Douglas is the best welterweight in the world. Why do you feel that way?
Because I already trained with a lot of big welterweight names in the world. You know, I trained with Colby a couple of times. I trained Robbie Lawler. I train with Douglas every day. I train with Pozinibio. No doubt. You know, my opinion, Douglas is like top 3. I trained Masvidal multiple times. George Masvidal a lot of times. Back then, American top team. You know, it's been a while. I don't train with him for a long time, but I used to train a little bit with him. And when I go there, you watch too. He's, I mean, amazing guy, tough dude, you know. But in my opinion, Douglas is the best one.
When you look at Douglas's power, is that what separates him from any other welterweight?
Yes.
Like, he is the most powerful in everything. Punches, kicks. Because usually some guys powerful in their punches, some guys are powerful in their kicks, but is Douglas just all around everything?
In everything. Talking about strike, left leg, right leg. I'm sorry. Left hand, right hand, right knee, left knee. You know, is very powerful. No welterweight have his power. What I felt. You know.
Yeah.
Let's think about a lightweight like have his power. Man. Let's say on the ground Rosimar Palhares. But it's like, you know what I mean? On the grappling side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think. And then yeah, man, he's so powerful.
Another powerful welterweight, Tyron Woodley. He was at your gym preparing for his fight. For London, right?
He was training my gym. Yeah, he was training with us a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. How was he looking? Because I heard that he was looking really good leading up to that fight. Like it was like the old Tyron Woodley. Like he was running, like he was powerful. He was moving fast.
I was
Everything.
very, very curious to watch the fight because
Mm.
he was really very hungry. You know, he wanted the fight like no one's. Not take any credit for Usman, right? That's my opinion. So I know Woodley for a long time. When I moved to United States, when he started training ATT, we used to be like a roommates. The then remember have hotel in Florida, and he let the fighters like sleep on his hotel, and we share like my room like was beside him. I took a ride with him. He took a ride with me. You know, I know Woody for a long time. That time he was hustling. You know what I mean? Like hungry. I think the fact he was champion for a little bit, not gonna say long time, but for a little bit. Not gonna say the famous got to him, but he took the foot off the pedal a little bit. You know, with Usman, he was not there. But if he's hungry, if he's want to, if he's really like, you know, give some example. I know him. I know for fact, you know, when he was trying to stabilize his name on UFC. He fought, was in Vegas, man. He fought the guy make a lot of movies. He's a actor right now. He's a stunt movie. What is his name, man? Trainer Rand Couture.
I don't even know.
He's a light skinned guy. Come on.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking
Man, I don't know the name. I know his face though.
Ray.
He used to fight in Strike Force also, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he's old school guy.
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
He retired pretty like a premature, in my opinion. You know, he should fought a little bit more. But I think you know that like a Tyron, like a coming, like a
Yeah.
you know, like one straight
He
punch.
flew.
He flew, right?
Yeah.
Man, what's his name, man? His name is in my mind right now. So he was like, oh, I want you something. You know, I want you stabilize my name. And then for Josh Koscheck, same thing.
Yeah.
You know, like he was hungry. You know, and all those other fights, like he coming hungry. Not sure why, but Usman, I know for a fact he was not there. He might fight and lost again. You know, but I would believe like I believe it would be a different fight. You know, and he kind of have that thing again. I felt, you know, I was there when he fought the guy. Man, what's the guy's name? It's in my mind. My computer don't turn it on right now. Shit. You know what I mean? With
So he has that hunger now. You saw the hunger because you've known him before and after.
He was doing some movies but he was training a lot. We talk about a lot of things like on the past. He kind of have the mold before.
So he was distracted for a little bit.
Yeah. He passed for some things like he divorced. He was, I think, in the middle of his divorce with his ex-wife. You know. So he have a lot of kids. If I'm not sure, I think he have still like the gene with his ex-wife. It's gonna harm it to have all those things, you know.
Yeah.
I think he was not there. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, he might fight him and lost again. But if Tyron like he got it hungry and go, man, he's tough.
Yeah, I was waiting for that fight too. I was excited to see him return because I know that wasn't Woodley. That wasn't the Woodley that we've been watching for years and years. And I just wanted to see him come back and fight for the title again. And perfect opponent is Leon Edwards. But we'll see that fight. We'll see it eventually someday.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, I would love to see him cold.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now speaking of Kobe, Dan Lambert, he did an interview, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, and he said that now you cannot talk trash against another American top team member. So
Hmm.
it's getting crazy now, right? At American top team a little bit. He's telling people you cannot talk trash against each other.
It's look like, let's see, man, if they work or not. I don't think it's not gonna work, you know. So the individual, man, that's I don't know. I'm with like Joanna. I'm like
Mm-hmm.
Joanna said. He should be out of the team. That's my opinion.
Do you go
You
down
know.
there often still?
Yeah, I went. I was there before they have the law for shoot down to quarantine everybody. I
Mm-hmm.
was there training Rafael and Clitson Abreu. You know, I was there training for a week. Saw my guys over there, my friends, Junior Dos Santos and other guys. I was there. I talked to Dan. Dan Lambert, he's a all Douglas fighter. He goes to. You know, he's a big fan. He's a big friend of us. And yeah, just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't saw this guy there.
It's
You know, I
very,
think
it's such a big gym too. You know, it's so many people there.
very big gym, very big gym. That's why I like Atlanta. I mean, but because the team we have is like a family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you need to. It's not star. So Douglas is like, let's say he's the star of the team, but he don't look like, he don't act like.
Mm-hmm.
He's a normal guy come training left. You know, we don't have the attitude. We don't have groups.
Mm-hmm.
You
You have
know,
one group.
it's a one solid
Yeah,
group.
yeah,
You know, so it's one solid group. Everybody help each other. I know it's hard to make that think in one big facility like American
yeah.
Top Team. So many coaches, so many fighters, so many cultures. You know, you have Russians. Don't thinking about that. I mean, not against Russians. I love them, but it's just different culture. You know, have Europeans, have like Americans, have like Brazilians. You know, and it's just so hard. There's a lot of coaches. You know, and it's normal. A lot of guys same fighting the same event, same division. You know, everybody wants to the. Everybody thinking about the belt. You know, think about it. Like we have the foreman strawweight like Joanna, right? And they have a few young ladies who it's like eventually is going to be contender, right? They get along, they talk each other, but you know you never know when they eventually can cross the
Yeah.
path, and then you know I mean PFL for example they have a few guys, you know. Like I give you an example right now. Andrea Love is gonna fight Felipe Lins. They used to train together. I mean, I was there. They won one coming in, one coming out. Actually, both guys was training West at the same time, but
Mm-hmm.
different groups, and they want to fight. You know, yeah. I mean,
That's just the
you
big
know,
gym, but I think it's perfect for like your guys, where you guys have your small group and you have a
big time.
high level coach like yourself and great training partners, and then you could still go to the big gym, train,
Yeah,
spar, and
yeah.
then leave,
And
and you don't have to
eventually, if
worry
we
about the
fight
drama.
big time. I mean, I try my best to not have my guys to fight against somebody from American Top Team.
Mm-hmm.
This happened a few times, but I do my best to this is not to happen, you know. But if that happen, I just stop to go there and you know and train my guys here. But I don't have the problem, you know. I just feel good to be there. This is my family, you know. I have a lot of guys. I have a
Yeah.
Cartel Cubs. You should interview Cartel, man. You know Cartel?
No.
Cartel Cubs. This is strike coach. He's strike American Top Team
Okay.
coach. He trained Joanna. Um, he's responsible for making Robbie Lawler. you know, this guy to make the lightweight division. Man, he trained so many guys. Man. He trained. He starts training back then in Brazil with Anderson Silva. So just for you to have
Oh, okay.
idea who it is. So he's the guy responsible for the calf kick.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You
definitely. I
know,
would love to
everybody
talk to
talk
him.
up. You know,
You
John.
let me.
Everybody
You hook
knows.
me up. I'll talk
I
to him.
will hook you up, man. He's a, you
All right.
guys. He's a guy. He's very shy. He don't like to appear. But if you
Mm.
want to talk to somebody, here's the man.
Yeah,
He's the guy.
I would love to.
You know.
I would love to. All
Yeah.
right,
He's a.
Jucal. One last thing before I let you go.
Go ahead, bro.
Diego Lima. You know, I know he has surgery. How is he doing right now?
He's doing good, man. He's recovered. You know, he's about to. He's already he's a clear to do like a conditioning.
Mm.
You know, he's just start to do his conditioning now. I mean, he's probably is going to be faster than we thought. He's a. I mean, we can't wait, man. That I mean, but this one thing was boring him for a long time ago. But now he he said he have a new neck. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
now he's ready to go, man. You know,
Yeah.
he's another guy who's gonna give a lot of like a happiness for the gym. We miss him a lot every day. Diego's so like got a great attitude, great guy. You know. So soon we're gonna have him again. So
Yeah, you guys got a great group. You know, I love talking to all
solid,
your
man.
fighters. And
Solid. Thinking about it. We have a Douglas, we have a Diego, we have Anthony. You know, we have a solid group. We have a Will Brooks right now. We have some new contenders, like new guys. We have a guy, Trishawn Gore. He's a middleweight. He's 3-0. This guy's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a big deal for sure. You know,
yeah.
so can't wait, man.